Did we miss a hidden quest? Probably. These are all the quests that I've done today, which I think were all normal ones. Oh, I can go get paid for this. That's something. Did I bring my car? No, I didn't. Bus. Take me home. Can I go in here? No. I don't know who I haven't spoken to today, though. Oh. Hi, Mom. Are you on your way to see Fran? That's right. I was just about to bring her a change of clothes. How is she? Okay, for the most part. She's still feeling pretty weak, but no more than you'd expect. That's good news. In any case, I plan to visit her as frequently as possible until she's feeling better. Just leave her to me. You have your work to focus on. I know, Mom. Thanks. Today's your last day with the special support section, right, Noelle? Make sure it's a good one. You wouldn't want to leave with any regrets. Who all haven't I spoken to? These people, apparently. Hey there, Lloyd. How are you guys doing? Good morning, Special Support Section, Sergeant Major Seeker. Good morning to you, too. Are you stationed here for the day, France? This is usually Kate's post, isn't it? Yeah, Officer Kate is working on a different case, elsewhere, which is code for she went to go participate in a beauty pageant. I was assigned here to cover for her. It looks so funny without the bell there. That was so petty of them to steal the bell. Also, would the bell have fit in between the, like, slats? Is the bell not too big to fit through any of those sections? I assume that has something to do with the Red Constellation stealing the Bell of Crossbell. That would be part of the motivation behind strengthening the patrols in this area, no? Magic. Shirley decided to take her chainsaw to it. It's fine. It'll survive. That's what glue is for. LeBlanc did get a statue inside of Macduff. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Maybe this whole thing was actually Bleu Blanc instead of the Red Constellation. Bleu Blanc just took advantage of the situation to be petty. It's only natural. That bell is part of the state's cultural heritage, after all. Maybe it's just window dressing, but the CGF was ordered to guard this spot too. We have no leads as to why they stole the bell or where it was taken to, correct? Unfortunately, yeah, the CPD and CGF are currently on the hunt, but no luck thus far. What the heck are my uncle and his merry band of jerks trying to pull with this? Merry band of jerks. I love it. It's not exactly the easiest thing to up and walk away with either. They would have had to go through a lot of trouble. Well, for now, we'll just leave the others to track down the bell and focus on our own work. Bye for now, Franz. Best of luck guarding the city. Thanks. See you later, Lloyd. No, I want to find the bell. Those danged Jaegers. Why would anyone want to steal the Bell of Crossbell anyway? Because it's funny. I guess it's no use trying to get into their heads about it. The CGF's biggest concern right now is the tension between the two major powers. We'll look for the Bell of Crossbell while we're on patrol, but state security will have to remain our top priority. I guess that was not the hidden quest. Pay me. I am slightly less poor now. Winning. Okay, I want to go to East Streets now that I have found Arios for Michelle. Oh, you guys again. Did you happen to run into Arios yet? I've still been waiting for the man to show up. We just saw him in the cemetery. We even mentioned you were looking for him. He really hasn't come back yet? I mean, Arios was acting real weird. So, you know. Not as far as I can tell, but anyway, he was at the cemetery, huh? I suppose it's not unusual for him to visit Saya's grave. He'll probably be returning soon enough. Sorry for bugging you guys, nothing to worry about here. Right, we'll just be going then. With the sorry state Crossbell is in, we haven't had time to deal with the Pleroma grass or the society. Maybe it's time for us to request backup from HQ. Maybe I'm supposed to find Arios again? Stalking Arios take 2? I also haven't gone and talked to Drake. Hi, Drake. Well, if it isn't Randy, you have the face of a man who's finally managed to move on. I have to wonder what you're doing here, though. Business has been dead all week. What are you talking about? This place looks the same as it always does. Why don't you just admit that you missed me, Drake? You wish. Life was going great with one less whiny brat to deal with. The only reason I want you around is so you can pay back your debts. And I don't just mean your tab. So don't think about going anywhere until you've paid me back in full. Don't remind me, you old grouch. I know it doesn't always seem like it, but those two really are close. They're like a pair of schoolyard pals. I think it's adorable. Randy has a friend. Oh, I can like actually go in here, huh? Hi. Who exactly was that red-haired girl? And where has Risha run off to? So much has transpired, and I'm still baffled by almost all of it. Oh, Elia, how could this have happened? Normally I would be practicing my singing right now. I just can't find the inspiration anymore. Sully is taking all of this much harder than the rest of us. Elia was hurt protecting her, so she blames herself for it. I wonder what Elia would say to us at a time like this. I know we have to stay strong, but I've been at a loss for days. Elia has always been an amazing woman. She gallantly protected Sully without a second thought, and even after she was hurt, the only things she cared about were Sully's safety and the rest of the performance. They say the show must go on, but is there anything we can accomplish in that sad state? How was the show gonna go on with a giant chandelier in the middle of it? And blood puddles. The show ain't going on. Where could Risha be? It feels like she's hiding something from us, but still, she is one of us. I don't want to believe that she'd just abandon us without so much as saying goodbye. I want to know how her fight with Shirley went. Ah, Lloyd. I'm sorry, Avin. No, I should be the one apologizing. I've had so much on my mind these past few days that it's hard to even greet our guests properly. Still, I believe with all my heart that Elia will recover from her coma. We believe so too. In any case, now isn't the time to be moping around. I have to pull myself together for everyone's sake. No Elia, not Elia. No quest there. Do you have a quest for me? Balsamo, I'm a little surprised you're here. Is the entire troop in today? Indeed they are. Each of them has been coming to the theater every day they can. Except for Prisha, that is. She has yet to return since that horrible night. We're sorry to hear that. That aside, all of the troop have been taking turns visiting Elia at the hospital. Sully will be there all day today, as a matter of fact. Right, we saw her there earlier. Did you know? Well, truth be told, I'm still in shock at what happened. Understandably so. You never expect a girl with a chainsaw gun to make a hole in your ceiling, cut down your chandelier, and attempt to murder 2 of your performers. It's not really something you plan for. This all feels like a never-ending nightmare. If only. Forgive me for rambling. You're free to walk around the theater and say hello to the rest of the troupe. I think they would like that. Know that the SSS is always welcome here. Thank you, sir. We really appreciate it. He just said we could walk around at our leisure. And here Lloyd is like, no, I don't think they would want us to walk around the theater. Balsamo literally just said we could do what we wanted. Lloyd, why are you like this? I just wish to be free. Lying, I guess. Balsamo, you can explore everywhere, but only this one hallway, actually. Everywhere is code for one hallway. I'm starting to think that this other quest doesn't exist. Okay, garage, Central Square, we pretty much went everywhere. West Street. Eh. We kind of went everywhere here, too. Just gonna check a few more places, and then we're just gonna go see Jonah. Because I don't think I'm going to find this hidden quest. From the sound of it, Cecile and the rest of the staff have been working non-stop for days. I can only imagine. There were so many people who needed to be admitted because of the raid. It makes me worry for her. Cecile is the kind of person who won't rest as long as there are people in need. I just pray she doesn't overwork herself. Although I actually don't know that I've talked to Cecile's dad. Take me to the administrative district. The charity event hosted by the city at the Business Owners Association looks like a good time. Maybe I'll head over and make a donation. You just want to see the beauty pageant. Don't lie to me. You're never going to be done your thesis. No one's over here. No one's over here. Who doesn't want to see the beauty pageant? You're not wrong. It sure was something. Can't go in there. Can't go in there. Shan Shan is your girl. That's who I voted for to win. She was my vote. Wendy is your girl. Wendy was pretty funny. I appreciated Wendy finally having some relevance, other than just being who we get our quartz from. She had a lot more to say than I honestly anticipated. No, Tisha's still here. Interesting. Hi. Working hard, everyone? Oh, Sergeant Major Seeker. Hello, ma'am. If the Sergeant Major is here, then that must make all of you the SSS. Was there something you needed from the Guardian Force? No, it's nothing like that. We just wanted to see how things are with the IBC building after the explosion. How bad is it? Probably about as much as you're thinking. All that's left is a burnt husk. I get the feeling it's going to be nearly impossible to rebuild it. Just knock it all down and rebuild it from scratch. That's your only real option. They're still assessing the full extent of the damage, however. Ellie? What are all of you doing here? Mariabell. I don't trust you. You're here too, Mariabell? Yes, I came to inspect the IBC myself. Would you all care for a little chat? It's been a while, Mariabell. We haven't really had a chance to meet after our stay at the resort. Yes, it's been far too long since we last spoke face to face. I understand that you were present when the building was destroyed. What matters most, though, is that you're safe. Same to you, Belle. We heard that you were in Mishelam at the time of the incident. Thank goodness you're all right. Oh, Ellie, you were that worried about me. That must be true love speaking. Belle, you're my best friend. Of course I was worried about you. You know what? Also strange that Mariabell was at the auction in the last game. She tried to say it was because they turned down the invitation too many times, and so she had to go, or she'd offend someone, but they were all very respectful of her at the auction. That's all I'm saying. I think Mariabell might be the enemy. Belle, you're my best friend. Of course I was worried about you. You know, you're surprisingly chill for someone whose family business just went up in flames. He's right. I'm impressed by how well you're keeping it together. Then I must be doing a fine job of maintaining the facade. Don't think for a second that I'm indifferent to the gravity of the situation. So, it really is that bad then? The guardsman just told us all that's left is a burnt-out husk. Bad doesn't even begin to describe it. Of all the catastrophes in the world, the IBC building was blown sky high. I personally escorted Miss Croyce to the site earlier, and it's just as grim as she says. Lloyd's the enemy don't believe his big, beautiful puppy dog ads. Don't be swayed. Look away. We were hoping to recover the Sepith ingots stored in the basement as well as the contents of our vaults. Frankly, I've given up on that at this point. Reconstructing a completely destroyed building is more than we bargained for. It'll take time just to clear the rubble. Thankfully, we were able to transfer the bank's day-to-day operations to Orcus Tower for the time being. I heard about that. It was impressive how quickly you were able to restore the IBC's backup data. Evidently, other countries felt the same. Well, building in precautions is simply a natural step in systems administration. We're able to serve our customers at Orcus Tower now too, so it's not all bad news. But that doesn't mean I don't still want to burn the Red Constellation down in return. I'm spread thin even on my best of days, and now those barbarians have increased my workload tenfold. If I ever see them again, I won't hesitate to tear each of them limb from limb myself. Go for it. Take your best shot. Lloyd will end you with just one word, barrier. Oh no. I've never seen her so furious. That reminds me, Belle. What happened to your precious Rosenberg dolls? Oh no. I don't suppose they were caught in the blast too? Oh, them? The maid who cleans my room stored them in their trunks and carried them to safety as per the emergency protocol I arranged. So fortunately, my little darlings are all safe and sound. That's also highly suspicious that she was able to save her dolls, but not, like, the bars of money. Good planning truly does pay off. It's one of the few silver linings in this mess. Well, at least she can rest easy knowing her dolls are safe. If only she cared about my well-being as much as she does theirs. I think she's actively working against your well-being. Have you forgotten all the times she's held you in like a chokehold? Or just lifted you by your neck? Excuse me, Miss Royce, but it's almost time. Ah, it's been lovely chatting with you all, but all good things must come to an end. We'll have to catch up again some other time, if you would excuse me. Not a problem. We didn't mean to keep you from your busy schedule. Until next time, Belle. Have a good day.